Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
So what would you say, you've been in like lifestyles in your past where you've seen relationships where men are sadomasochists, women sometimes like that. And when you
That's
read
dominatrix.
yes, when you read
Well
the text
trained.
messages and you see her asking to be choked, he's accused of choking.
Mhm.
Where does the line blur when it comes to like what is done in the bedroom versus what's forcefully done based on being consensual for like, hey, yes, this is what I want.
That's a child experiencing and experimenting in negative behavior, and that's an adult that's going along with it. See, this is the thing. There should be no lawsuit because if he was acting like an adult, he'd shut that down. See? Following God's commandments and laws, being a decent human being, and caring about humanity would have stopped all of this, would it not?
Yeah, it seemed like he's reliving his teen years or something. I don't know. It seemed like
Sounds
he
like he's
like the
doing whatever the
clothes,
white
the
man tell him to
girls.
do. It sounds like he's doing whatever the white man tell him to do to throw off the Diddy trial. This ain't nothing but another distraction. That girl needs some serious counseling, and her parents need to get involved before she ends up like Bianca Censura.
Come on.
And Shannon Sharpe needs to be canceled. Period.
Yeah, what
Not,
do what do you
not
say when
because of what he's done, not because of what he's done, but because of what he's really trying to do. He's trying to derail this Diddy trial. He's trying to make sure that the Jigger Man don't get caught up in this Rico. He's doing his portion for the Illuminati, in my opinion. Have we not noticed the kind of interviews he's been doing this year? He's done at least 3 interviews with 3 different people that got up there over there with the Shay Shay talking about what no freak offs. Didn't he just bring Amber Rose up there? A goof of thirsty ass.
yeah.
Running around with an airbrush makeup kit and a pocketbook to take away exactly how much she's aged in real life. We caught her at that basketball game, and then all of a sudden she shows up on Shay Shay looking revived and renewed to tell
But
everybody wasn't no freak off, even though he had the baby there, and the baby there told him that he was at the freak off with the Jigga Man and the Beyonce and the Diddler at the Diddler's lair. It's just more distraction. And they got to tap his ass in for another humiliation ritual because they're still pissed off at him about letting Cat up there do what he did. And that's how I feel about it. And that's all that is. I'm just disappointed in Candace Owens.
oh, go ahead.
I mean, she went through the trouble of going live about it and doing the whole show, pointing out what's obvious that it's a shakedown, that there's something off with it, that it's wrong. But usually she digs a little deeper. She just kind of left that there. Almost kind of like how what she's doing with the Harvey Weinstein expose. She's really not going after the gusto with that. Taking a little long. She was a lot more dedicated when it came to Scamala. She ain't let that go. Wonder why she's so light with this. Because anybody intelligent can see this for what it is. Question is, why is everybody focusing on what doesn't matter? Everyone's always looking at the details, but nobody's ever asking why. Why is this happening now at this time? Why? But I like the way they trying to frame it and make it look like, ooh, the white girl is coming to take down the black man. And just as he was doing that, I guarantee you someone's going to start comparing it to when Bill Cosby was trying to put his bid in to buy a piece of NBC and then all of his stuff came out. I'm sure there's going to be a couple content creators, especially here on YouTube, trying to line that up to create the whole black against white and, feminists against misogynists. And everyone's going to be talking about everything other than the fact that the timing of this thing stinks to all high heaven. And it's to attack Tony Busby.